Vamp is easily one of the most formidable opponents in the Metal Gear series. Whether he's easily dispatching trained Navy SEALs in MGS 2, or playfully taking on Cyborg Raiden in MGS 4, he's a character who inspires fear in his opponents and seems impossible to kill. But what exactly is Vamp? Or rather, who is Vamp? In this video, I want to take a look into his origin and abilities to try and understand how Vamp became one of Metal Gear's toughest opponents. While attending church as a child with his family in his native land of Romania, he became a victim of a church bombing by a terrorist, with the explosion causing one of the church crucifixes to pierce his body. He was buried under the church rubble for 2 days, where he was losing blood and becoming weak and thirsty. In an act of sheer desperation to survive, Vamp resorted to feeding off the blood of his dead family while he waited to be saved. 2 days later, he was rescued. But while feeding on blood started as an act of survival, it soon became a taste that he would seek out again in future. Years later, he found himself becoming the subject of experimental research with nanomachines that were previously developed by Dr. Naomi Hunter. The nanomachines gave Vamp a vast array of supernatural abilities, such as an accelerated healing factor, allowing him to quickly recover from illness and injury, making him seem immortal. He also developed superhuman strength, speed, and agility, becoming able to move around his enemies before they were even able to register his presence by observing their muscle movements. In fact, his speed and strength were so immense that he was able to deflect bullets from fully automatic assault rifles using only a knife. And speaking of knives, Vamp was particularly skilled with them in combat. He was able to sling throwing knives like bullets from a gun, as well as use a combat knife with ease to cut and slice his opponents. But perhaps one of his most peculiar skills with a knife was the ability to impale an opponent's shadow, combining light reflection from the blade with a form of hypnotism to paralyze them. Other supernatural abilities he possessed was a heightened sense of smell, allowing him to detect people simply by their scent. And he also appeared to defy gravity in several instances, by leaping great heights with ease, running across water, and ascending vertical constructions. Despite possessing vampiric traits and appearance, the codename Vamp actually referred to his bisexuality. According to rumours, he was the former lover of the Marine Commandant Scott Dolph, who was later killed by Revolver Ocelot during the Manhattan tanker incident. But he also appeared to have an intimate relationship with Scott Dolph's daughter, Helena Dolph Jackson, who went by the codename Fortune. Although he was known to seclude himself from people, he was extremely loyal to his unit, Dead Cell, as well as its leader, Colonel Jackson. But while he showed compassion towards his allies, to his enemies, he was ruthless. He seemed to take a sadistic pleasure in killing them, using his vampiric appearance to terrify his enemies and ensure that their deaths were painful. But simply killing them wasn't enough. He also wanted to taste their blood. With the combination of his origin, abilities, personality and traits, Vamp truly earns his place as one of Metal Gear's most popular and deadly antagonists. So let me know if you enjoyed this video, and I'll be sure to create more videos diving into the profiles of MGS characters in future. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.